Don't know, mate. You know what it is? Handstands with the kids, you know.
Handstands? Why have you been doing handstands?
Yeah. Well, you know, you just try and get involved, don't you? And then you regret it. Oh, we should have a couple of new people on with us this morning. Don't know if you can see them. I know a couple of the lads have said they're getting involved this morning. Right, let's do some light lunges for me, yeah?
Yeah.
I had commitment from some of the lads in the men's unit this morning. Nice light lunges.
What you might need to do, Claudia, is click on the right-hand corner and into full screen. You should only be able to see Bowley when you've done that. Kate, just check at the bottom left of your screen that your audio is on. Just be a case of turning your phone or your laptop up. Just let me know if you're struggling.
Okay. Big shoulder circles, please. Nice one. Big movements. Let's go. Warm them up. We need these shoulders today. What I want you to do as you're rotating them, squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back for me and stick your chest out. Yeah. And at the same time, try and lower your shoulders down like that. So you're stretching your traps out. Might look a bit weird, but no one cares. And then forward. And then sinking your shoulders down nice and low, hands together, pull them back for me. Excellent, and then I want up and down, okay? All the way. Okay, and then hands on your shoulders. All right, we can roll them forward for me. And then backwards. Okay, I'm just going to do a little burnout, okay? So, arms out straight. Circles. The same height as mine though, yeah? They are, I would say, bigger than a dinner plate, yeah? Bigger than a dinner plate at the moment. I want you to get smaller, 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 smaller. Still circles though. Teacup, that kind of size, yeah? Faster, keep them straight as you possibly can. Making the circles smaller and smaller and smaller each time, okay? Are they burning? Should be burning a little bit, should be getting warm. Circles. Remember, it's not the wrists, we're not doing this. Okay, it's coming from the shoulders, yeah? Okay, and then I want you to bring them out, bring them down, up, and back out again. Okay, give me 5 of those. We're gonna get going any second now, okay? Need to get warm though, guys, yeah? Defo. Super, okay, lovely. All right, I'm gonna talk you through the board, all right? Just gonna talk you through the first bit for now. We're gonna get cracking. We're running a little bit late because of some tech issues. Okay, we're just gonna do this top bit here. All right, walkouts and squats. Walkouts and squats, dead simple. We're gonna superset the moves. So we're gonna do 2 walkouts, 2 squats, 4 walkouts, 4 squats, 6, 6, 8, and 8, and then we get to 12. And again, for those of you that used to train me back in the day, the famous statement was, what goes up must come down. So when we get to 12, or when I call time, we will be heading back down again. Doesn't matter what number you're on, I will give you a time, and then we've got to turn around and come back, okay? The beauty about these 2 moves is that it's predominantly leg dominant on your squats, obviously, and then upper body on your walkouts. So we're going to get the blood flowing really, really quickly. If you need to swap either of these for a different exercise, I don't know if Nick's on, but you mentioned to me about squats yesterday, Nick. I want to see glute bridges. So this is where we're laying on the floor. We've got our feet planted, knees bent, and we pop our hips up and through. Okay, so I want to see that instead of this. All right, any other alternatives? Shout Ash, guys, okay? Give him a little wave. He'll get you rocking.
Just drop me a chat in the chat box.
Yes,
if you need
nice.
any other alts.
Okay. Walkout starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Walkouts, glute bridge as an alternative. Squats. If you can't do squats, you can give me a sit up. So with these walkouts, just walking into a full plank position, stand up nice and tall. And then squats, chest up, shoulders back. And then it's an ascending ladder. So you're adding on 2 reps every set. Okay, so we're going to do your 4 walkouts and then your 4 squats. Or if you're doing glute bridges, do glute bridges. If you're doing sit-ups, do sit-ups. Okay. Just getting the heart rate up. Working the body dynamically, which means
6.
all these basic movement patterns just to get the heart rate up.
Get a nice squeeze of your abs when you're in that plank position. Nice work. 6 squats.
Again, making sure that you're staying on those heels with the squats and sitting into your full range in movement. Okay, just as far down as your body will allow you to go. Making sure you're staying on those heels, keeping that chest up. I'm adding 2 reps on each set until we get to 12. And then you do your final set for 12. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can chuck in a press up if you want. In between your walkouts, so do your walkout, do a press up. If you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself, or you can just go chest to the floor and then walk back up, just making sure as we're coming back up through the walkout that we're driving our hips back, and then we're standing up nice and tall at the top, and then going straight into our squats when we've done our set of walkouts. What number are you up to now, Bo?
I'm starting 10 now, mate.
10. Woohoo.
Loads of time, guys. Keep working. You're beating me, obviously. When you get to 12, you need to head back down. Ten. Well done. 10 squats. Well done, guys. 12 if you're with me. Yeah. Big moves. Let's go.
Nice work with those walkouts, Helen. Just keep it going.
Oh, no.
Really nice work, Kate. Looking good. Jenny looking good. Taking me back with these tunes, Bo.
Yes, mate.
Taking me back with these tunes.
Right, we are officially halfway on time. You need to start heading down now. Doesn't matter what number you're on, finish the set. Don't ever leave a set halfway through. Okay, finish the set and then start coming down again, please. Okay, good work. We've got to get to 10 minutes and then we've got to be finished. Let's go. And remember, when you get to the end, if you're on 12, you have to start with 12 before you come down.
Remember, with those squats, keeping that chest up when we're blasting through exercises at this pace, it's easy to forget a few of the things that make all the difference. Staying on your heels, keeping your chest up, your shoulders back, making sure that you're sitting into your full range of movement when we're squatting. Same with the walkouts, into a high plank position. And then as you come back up, drive your hips up as far back as you can, and then onto your heels, standing up nice and tall. Awesome work on those walkouts, Eileen. Well done. Just keep it going. Helen looking brilliant on them walkouts.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, guys. Keep going. Squeeze that tummy on that walkout. Don't let your back dip.
Hannah without an Ian today. Never thought I'd see it. Hello, Nikki. Lynn, fantastic work on them walkouts. Keep it going. Julia, well done. Beautiful squat that, Tina. Making sure we're keeping that chest up. We're staying on those heels. If we need to get a bit more range of movement, turn your toes out a little bit more and drive the knees in the same direction as your toes, just making sure we stay on those heels all the way through. You've got plenty of time. Blast through it. Pick the pace up a little bit if you need to. Very simple, basic 2 exercises, but it's always good to practice these ones. Sort of staple exercises in anyone's sessions, really.
Oh, nice. Come on, guys, we can do it. Let's get to the end.
How are we doing for time?
We've got 2 minutes. Well done, guys. Keep going. Nearly there.
Yeah, nice work with those squats, Emma. Just keep that chest up a little bit for me. Drive those knees out a little bit more. Nice and controlled on the way down. "90 seconds, guys. Don't stop. Let's go." One minute. Come on. Speed it up for me. Get down as low as you can. Ooh. "30 seconds. Come on.
Big push. Oh. Nice work, guys. Keep it going.
Beautiful work.
Come on, all the way to the finish. Let's go. 10 seconds. Keep moving. And rest there.
Okay, so that was a quick drink.
Legends. Quick swally. Have we got Nick Ascot on?
Nick, who, sorry?
Nick Ascot.
Nope.
No? Okay. Never mind. Right. That was a nice little warm-up, guys. All right then. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Next bit. So we're going to do basically hit sessions, all right, or hit circuit if you like. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I don't mind if you adjust the work time, okay? I meant to say this the other day. So if you need to, and you want to just do 45 or 40 on and have a 20-second break each round, that's cool with me. As long as soon as we say go, you're ready on your next exercise, okay? That is the deal. Spider-Man walk. I'm just going to demo this really quick. It does help if you sing the theme tune when you're rocking. All right, but basically what I want you to do, I want you to imagine we're on a wall, climbing up a wall, right? And if we had sticky hands and feet, we'd walk like this, right? Opposite hand to opposite foot, opposite hand to opposite foot all the time on the floor. But I want to see your back flat, almost like you're planking, okay? So watch. And I only want you to take little steps like this, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you can do as many as you like, depending on how big your room is, but you literally only need to move forward and back if you want to, okay? Really tough exercise when done correctly. Keep your knees off the floor for me, okay? Spider-Man walk, lunges. We can do single leg glute bridges instead of lunges. Press ups, dead bugs, pronated plank. So this is where we're in a standing up position. We do a walkout. Our hands are on the floor, but we move them further away, creating a bigger gap between our feet and our hands, thus making it tougher for your core. All right. And then we've got this thing here called a 60-second rest. I hadn't heard of it either. I had to Google it, but it sounds quite exciting. All right, and then we're going to go back to the beginning and repeat. All right, why not? 3 rounds. Let's go for it. Everyone good? Yeah? Can you hear me, Ash?
Yeah, all with you.
Perfect. Okay, lovely. All right, so we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spider-Man walk, go. 2.
Okay, if you struggle with this one, you want to give me an ab variation of your choice. You can't put too much pressure on the shoulders.
Well done, guys. We've got 20 seconds of work left. You're all looking fabulous. I mean, I can't see you, but I know that you are. Let's go. 10 seconds left, please. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it off. Got some bad boy lunges coming at you right now, or single leg glute bridges, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, yes. Shredded in isolation. Seriously, you do 5 of these a week and watch what you're putting in your mouth, you're going to be in shape when we get out. Telling you.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you don't have to do a forward lunge with this one. It can be a reverse lunge if you prefer to do that. Be a split squat if you prefer to do that. So split squats where you keep your foot in a fixed position. Same as a lunge, but without bringing your foot backwards and forwards. You just keep it in one position.
And relax, guys. Well done. We have press-ups next, guys. On your knees, on your feet, either is fine. 50 seconds is quite a long time. And that time has now started. Let's go.
Okay, again with these press-ups, just beautifully controlled on the way down. You can do them on your knees, or as a full press-up, just making sure that you get that chest as close to the floor as you can. You can even do it as a hand release. If we're on our knees, keep your hips as stable as possible so that they're not bending your lower back at the bottom.
And relax there. We've got dead bugs next, guys. Dead bugs or a sit-up variation of your choice. Timer's on, let's go. Should be working. Ooh.
Okay, with these dead bugs, just making sure that you're driving your knee towards your chest as far as you can possibly bring it. Shoulders up off the floor, and then fully extending your legs at the bottom. Beautifully controlled all the way through. It's always better to focus on these ab exercises and just slow them down a little bit, just allowing all that tension to be placed on your abs.
Just 10 seconds, guys. Keep going. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're just going to go into a pronated plank position. This is where we do a walkout first. We secure a plank at the bottom, and then we move our hands a bit further away. You can do it on your knees if you prefer.
Okay, if you struggle with this, you can do a low plank, or you can do a wall sit. It's your choice. So a low plank is on your elbows. Or with this one, we're just walking your hands a little bit further away. Just creates a little bit more tension on the lats and the abs. Just make sure you're keeping your hips as stable as you can. There's no rotation through the lower back. Or again, we can just do it as a low plank.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, well done. I'm going to give you a minute rest, guys. Grab a quick drink for me. Super work. Super.
Is everybody okay after that first round? Give us a thumbs. Thank you very much. Trina, thank you. Helen, Holly, thank you very much.
Okay, right, guys. Going to cut this rest off a little bit early because you can tell none of you need it. Yeah. 10 seconds. Going to get started with that Spider-Man walk, which I think is such a gangster move when it's done correctly. It's really grim. Feeling it in your quads as well as your arms, shoulders, upper body. Yeah, shredded in isolation. Let's get that hashtag rocking. Don't know how them hashtag things work, but I've heard people say it. So, you know, clearly it's important. Right, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Spider-Man walk. Let's go.
Okay, again with this one, keeping your hips in line with your lower back as much as you can. Just getting that coordination between what your feet are doing and what your hands are doing.
Well done, guys. 20 seconds. Keep going. Ten seconds, people. Yes. And relax. Well done. Lunges, yeah? Or single leg glute bridges. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, again, you can be a reverse lunge if you prefer to do that. Making sure that that front heel's fixed into the floor. Keep that chest up. If you need something to do with your hands, have them on your hips. If you're struggling for balance, just hold on to something. A door frame, a chair, whatever's available. And just alternate those legs as we go through it. If you're doing glute bridge, just make sure that you're squeezing those glutes at the top. Squeeze your bum at the top. Pushing that rib cage down.
10 seconds, guys. Well done. And relax. Lovely jubbly. Press ups, guys. Yeah, bad boy press ups. Gucci. 3, 2, 1. Come on, then. Let's see them.
Excellent. Okay, again, with these press ups, just driving that chest towards the floor. Beautifully controlled all the way through. You can do a full press up, or you can do a half press up on your knees. Just making sure you keep those hips as stable as you can. Let's get that chest a little bit closer to the floor if we can. Or come onto your knees.
Keep going, guys. Woo. Woo. Less than 10, people. Stop there. Hold on, geez. Couldn't even get myself up then. Dead bugs, baby. Dead bugs. Abs to days. Oh, let's go. Big squeeze.
These dead bugs, just driving those knees towards your chest. A good little tip. You're going to create a little bit more tension on the abs. Feel your abs are working a little bit more. Breathe out as hard as you can. Fully extend those legs to the bottom. So really extend the legs, keeping your heels off the floor.
Oh. 20 bad boy seconds in the red room. Oh, yes. Oh, sugar.
Nice work, Emma. Keep it going. Claudia looking good. Holly looking good. Keep it working.
And relax there, beautiful people.
Nice work, Stuart and wife.
Woo.
Yeah, buddy.
Time is on, guys. Let's get into it. Bad boy plank, yeah?
Okay.
Oh.
Again, you can do a low plank or a wall sit if you prefer to do a wall sit. I'm going to give your shoulders a little bit of a rest. Just making sure that we're sat at 90 degrees back against the wall, shoulders against the wall. And we're squeezing those quads as hard as we can.
"15 seconds, beautiful people. Oh, 3, 2, 1, and relax now. Just going to give you 45-second rest. Never heard of it before, but we'll have a little go at that. Woo. Good numbers today, guys. Thanks ever so much. Appreciate that. Hey. 20 seconds, you're going to go again. Starting off with Spider-Man. Lovely. Less than 10. We're all ready to give it beans because this is the last one, yeah? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Spider-Man's on the wall. Yes. Welcome to Jamrock. Yeah.
Okay, again, keeping your hips in line with your lower back and just getting that coordination between what your hands and feet are doing. So just move one at a time, bringing your knee towards your elbow as you start to walk forward, and then your hand towards your knee as you come back. Just small movements to begin with.
5, 3, 2. Well done, guys. Lunges for the bad boys. Woo! And go, lunges are on.
Okay, again, keeping that front heel fixed into the floor. You can do a reverse lunge. You do a single leg glute bridge. You can do a split squat where you keep your foot in one fixed position. If you need something to do with your hands, have them on your hips. If you need something to hold on to, and find a door frame if you're struggling for balance, a chair, a settee, whatever's available. Samantha, well done. Got some weights in hand as well. Lovely jubbly.
Lovely.
At least I think the weights anyway. They look like bottles. But yeah, nah, the weights, I can see them, the dumbbells. Hey!
5 seconds, lovelies. Let's go.
Nice work, Gemma and George. Keep it working.
Relax there. Relax there. Woo! Press ups next. Bad boys. I'm going to go onto my knees for these. Get good technique. My arms are starting to hurt. Time is on. Let's go.
Okay, again with these press ups, working towards the floor with your chest. Keeping stable hips all the way through so that we're not doing the worm at the bottom. You can do a full press up if you can manage a full one.
20 seconds, guys.
Pulling those elbows in.
Five, 3. Just relax. Well done, guys. Head bugs, baby. Eesh. And go. Time is on. Let's go.
Okay, again with these dead bugs, just driving those knees towards your chest. You can do any ab variation of your choice if you're struggling with dead bugs. Do a leg raise. You could even do a bicycle crunch if you prefer to do that. Just making sure that we're controlling every single rep. Every rep's consistent all the way through. Shoulders up off the mat if you can. Keeping your heels up off the floor. And then exhale as we come to the top. Just hold it for a second and then control on the way down.
Last 15, guys. Keep going for me. Last 10. Oh, yeah. Bit of bob. 3. And relax there. For an 80 plank last set, yeah? Let's hold it for a minute then, because the generals, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice work. We're about halfway, you know.
Again, just keeping your hands a little bit further away from your body on this one, or you can do a normal low plank with your elbows on the floor, or you can do a wall sit.
Squeeze that tummy though. Suck that belly button in as tight as you can. Brace. As though someone's going to kick a football at you. You got to stiffen up so it doesn't hurt. 3, 2, 1. Well done, you legends. Grab a quick schwally then. Have a quick drink. Oh yeah. Eesh. Well done, guys. It's looking good, eh? Just got a bit of an ab complex now. Okay. So dead simple. All we're going to do is 45 on, 15 off. Okay. And I have written on the board, dead bug plank, dead bug plank. Okay. So your rest is those 15 seconds that you get at the end of the minute between changing exercise. We're doing 4 of them, and then we're going to have a minute rest. What time are we on, George? Ash, sorry.
George, insulting hell. It's 12 minutes past 8.
Okay,
12 minutes past 8.
So we're just going to do this twice, and then we've got le finisher. Okay. All right, so pick 2 ab exercises, basically. I want you to repeat them. I think I'm going to do leg raises into mountain climbers. Leg raises into mountain climbers. You're going to repeat it, okay? Everybody ready? You can pick any that you want. Just make sure you got control. 45 seconds, yeah? We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer's on. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, governor.
Okay, again, if anyone needs alternatives for these, if you're struggling with dead bugs, do a leg raise, you do a sit up. If you've not done a wall sit yet, you can do a wall sit. Again, keeping those shoulders off the mat. Straighten those legs out. If you want to make it a little bit harder, keep those heels off the floor.
Mountain climbers next, guys, yeah? Easy work. Nice and light on your toes. Squeeze your tummy. Gucci, Gucci. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay, with these mountain climbers, just make sure we're driving those knees towards your chest.
$20 seconds, guys. Keep going.
Keep the hands in line with your shoulders. Your hips as stable as you can.
Oh, I'm feeling them. Oh, hello. Three, 2, 1. Relax. Well done. You need to go back to the first one you were doing, okay? Has to be the same as the first one. Well, ideally. Doesn't have to be. If we're in pain for whatever reason. 3, 2, 1. Let's go then. Let's get cooking.
Again, with these leg raises or ab exercises of your choice, just make sure that you control your legs on the way down. And we really squeeze those abs at the top.
Oh, sugar. Three, 2, 1. Rest. We're just going to do it once more. Okay, so we've got our mountain climbers, and then we're going to do one more of it. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Second exercise.
Okay, just making sure you're keeping your hands in line with your shoulders, really driving those knees up towards your chest. Claudia, well done. Just keep working. Emma, well done. Samantha, keep going. Just block out the pain, Samantha. It's only a wall sit.
10 seconds, guys. Keep going.
Looking good, Stuart. Danielle, looking good.
And relax. We're just going to go straight to the finisher, guys, okay? So just grab a quick drink. I will be... How are we doing, guys? Are we with me still? Yeah? Okay. Right, dead simple. Yeah? We are going to do supersetting like we did right at the beginning, press-ups versus walkouts versus squats it was. But instead, we're going to do burpees and sit-ups. Easy, yeah? So tough one, easy one, yeah? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 burpees, 20 sit-ups, 4 burpees, 18, 6, 16, 8, 14, 10, 12, and then it'll be, yeah, that'll be right. We'll call it there. All right, makes sense, yeah? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on the burpees. Just do what you can. I'm going to put a time cap on it of 6 minutes. I want to see what you've got. This is hard work, okay? I reckon that's a tough time frame to complete it. Do what you can. Don't feel negged out. It's just a way of increasing the speed, yeah, the effort. All right? Everyone ready to start? You can swap the burpees out. You could do a squat jump. You could do a squat thrust. You could do a walkout. You need to do something quite tough, but it needs to be also quite quick if possible. Yeah? Do you want to shout out some, Ash, or should we just get going?
Yeah, I can do a floor to reach as well if you want.
Yeah, that's a great one. Floor to reach, that's a great one. Okay, right, I'm going to start, guys. Ready? I'm going to start with 2 burpees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 burpees.
Okay, if you didn't know what a floor to reach is, it's just you sit down, sit into a squat, pushing your bum back a little bit, and then touching the floor and then reaching up overhead.
20 sit-ups.
20. Whoa. Again with these, just making sure you're keeping those heels fixed into the floor, using as little as your lower back as you can, so everything's controlled all the way through.
After your 20, you've got 4 burpees, guys, yeah? Ooh.
Okay, if we struggle with burpees, we can do a walkout.
Ooh, lovely. When you've done your burpees, you've got sit-ups.
Okay, Naomi, keep working. Tina, keep
I'm having
working.
to get a mat, guys, for my back. So if you can't do the sit-up, swap them out for something else. Okay. 18, yeah? Got 6 minutes left. Jeez. I don't think I've done sit-ups forever.
Okay, Lisa, keep those sit-ups going for me. Claudia, well done. Just keep working. The last part of the session. Nice work, Emma. Keep going.
Six burpees, guys, yeah?
Nice work, Jenny. Keep working. Carmel, Helen, well done. Tina, well done. Keep going. Lynn, well done. Helen, Morris, well done. Just keep working. Louise, nice work. Big push.
Time, guys. We've got time. 16 sit-ups now. Let's shut them out. Sugar. 8 burpees, guys.
Sugar.
Who knew sit-ups were so hard? Oh.
Go on, Gemma and George, just keep working. Last bit of the session now.
$14 sit-ups if you're with me, guys.
Let's work on those burpees, Hannah. Just keep going.
Oh, well done, guys. 10. Nearly there, guys. Nearly finished. Come on. Come on, guys. Big push.
Okay, Jenna.
Guys, got 20
Morris,
seconds.
Well
Just keep
going,
moving.
Louise, well done. Okay, keep working. Well done.
10 seconds. Don't stop.
Julie, well done. Keep going. We're not that far away now.
3, 2, 1. Stop. Well done. Oh, shit. How are we getting on, guys? We're good.
Awesome.
Sorry we ran over. Just so you know, I did try setting my computer up at 7:10. It worked, and then it fucking turned off. About 3 minutes before we started. Great stuff. Right. Let's have a good stretch now. Okay, so who knew sit-ups were so hard? Oh my gosh. Clearly need to get them bad boys working. Oh, that's got to have been the hardest thing in that workout, that, for me, sit-ups. Oh, right, come down into this position. Ooh. And what we're going to do is we are just going to do 8 reps. We're going to do 4 on each side of a Superman, okay? So, but I want you to go super slow, and I want you to extend that foot, extend that hand, and get a big squeeze in your glutes. Okay, and I want you to push with your heel. So don't let your toes be in front of your heel. Okay, push with your heel. Really extend it out from your bum. And as Ash has taught me, if you twist your thumb up to the ceiling, you get a much nicer range of movement. Yeah. Nice. Just want to do 4 each side, really slow. Oh, lovely.
Lovely job,
Give me a
Lee.
couple of seconds to finish. And then we're going to just go straight into a pigeon, guys. Okay, so right leg first, yeah. Lay it down for me. And we are going to posture up over it first. Okay, so we're just going to let it sink in. Posture up. Deep breaths. Take a deep breath in, and as you let it out, slide out in front of that leg, please. Excellent. 10 seconds, guys. Just stay there for me. Okay, lovely. That leg that's in front, pop it on the knee at the back of the mat, like we've done all last week. Okay, knee at the back of the mat, and then the hand of the same knee, extend it up towards the ceiling for me. And all I want you to do at this stage is just etch down into your hips. So sink yourself down. You should feel that stretch on that hip flexor. Super work. Okay, nice and quick then. This leg, the front leg, let's lay that down on the mat for me. If you can, try and posture up at the beginning of this. I'm struggling on this side. If you can, it's good because it allows you to gain the proper position, and then you want to take a deep breath in. As you let it out, try and slide over that leg. Please share your calories after today's session, guys. 5 seconds. Super. Okay, that leg then on its knee. Oh, man. And then extend that back arm up as high as you can, and then just etch down into those hips for me. Big stretch. Lovely. And then just gently stand up for me. Okay, and all I want to see now, all right, arms out like this. Okay, just want to see some rotations. Plant your feet. Try and make your legs quite rigid, actually. So you can just feel it from your hips up. Oh, nice and slow. Try and take your eyes round as far back as you can go. Oh. And that's us for today. Thank you very much, guys.
Well done, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Great efforts. Yeah,
Thanks
well
for
done.
coming.
Hope that set you up for a good day.
Thank you, Hannah, Lynn, Helen Morris, Louise, Tina, Helen Garner. Thank you very much. Kate and Hubby, thank you. Stuart and wife, thank you. Danielle, Eileen, Gemma and George, Nade, Samantha, Claudia, Emma, thank you all very much. Go and have a wonderful day. Yeah, and don't forget to post your calories. You should
make
have
sure you
got
post
through
your
quite a
calories.
few on that one. Okay, boss. I'll catch you I'll catch you in an hour-ish.
All right,
Just
mate.
short.
I'll catch you then. Have a nice day,
See you
guys.
later.
Take care, ladies. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.